welcome to a bunch of comparison videos I'm going to do for the REVO Vanilla Mint. This one up against the EOS Vanilla Mint, and this particular video happens to be a collab with Fei13. I'm going to place a link down in the info bar to her video. That was her half of this collab. But anyway, let's get started as usual. So, first off, format-wise, they are both dome-type lip balms. This one has a flat top on it, whereas the EOS is rounded, although I have used it enough to where it's starting to get a flat spot on it, as one can tell. But that was very much all the way rounded when it was new, I promise. Although I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys that. So yeah, packaging-wise, don't they just look adorable together? I mean, these are just so cute. It helps that it's my favorite color for this one. But anyway, they're kind of similar because the stripes on this one kind of look like the beehive shape on that one. But yeah, this one's just a blue little beehive. This one is a minty blue, robin's egg blue, what have you, egg with a little thumb indent. They each have the brand name on the top, and on the bottom, brand name again. And I do need to label this one so I don't forget. Anyway, this one's natural and organic, this one is not. Now, I don't believe either of these are limited edition, although this is one of a set of 3 visibly smooth or visibly soft spheres. There's only 3 with the stripes in EOS, whereas this one, there's a whole bunch of these now, so I don't think this is limited edition. I think that's part of the permanent collection, although you can only get them at Target, so for whatever that's worth to you. The amount of product you get is the same in both, is 1/4 ounce. Shelf life on them, this one expires in March of 2019, and this one I have no idea, but it's probably coming up because this was my first ever EOS, and is actually the original still, believe it or not. I need to get that off of here, it's making me OCD. Anyway, so yeah, it's probably coming up pretty soon here. I should probably really get down to trying to use it all up before it goes bad. So yeah, price point wise, I think this was about $4. This is, I think I paid $3.50, but I believe it's $2.50 in the store. I got it off the website. Sturdiness, this is hard, texturized plastic. This is also harder than a normal EOS, but it is still prone to scratching, as one can tell. There's one right about here on it, if you guys can see it, and a little nick up here, and a big old gouge down that side. So, I mean, they do get beaten up, and this is without me even ever putting them in a purse, and that has still happened just from the normal wear and tear of keeping them all in the same bin with each other. So, there's that. There's no special features like SPF or medication in either one of these. Scent, though, this is where they kind of start to differ. The REVO, it smells basically 100% mint, or I mean not minty, vanilla. I smell almost no mint. However, when I had it on for a while earlier, as I started to drink my coffee and the vanilla started to wear off, I did begin to pick up on the tiniest little hint of spearmint in there. It smells just like Trident gum, in my opinion, but very, very subtle. It's almost all vanilla in there. Now, in the case of the EOS, I guess, for as much as I thought it was overwhelmingly vanilla, I guess there's more mint in there than I ever gave it credit for after comparing it to this guy, because, yeah, I can actually smell both scents in there. I mean, one is heavier than the other, but I do smell both vanilla and mint within that. So there is that. Color-wise, this had blue wax, as you saw, whereas this has the more natural colored wax. Consistency-wise, this one's a bit thicker. However, I would consider them both to be amongst the medium thickness lip balm group. And they actually do have a pretty similar consistency. They're both really, really creamy and sort of greasy, but good greasy. Very moisturizing on both of them. They, like I said, they just feel very similar, and they have similar levels of shine. I think the EOS has a little more shine to it than the REVO does. But I was actually surprised at how long this ended up staying on. It stayed on a good 3 hours even while I drank my coffee, so that was much better than I was expecting. This guy over here, it also tends to hold up pretty well. on its own. However, as soon as you start introducing liquids to the mix, that's where it starts to begin to wear off quickly, so this one has better staying power with drinks. However, I will point out that what I thought was psychosomatic tingliness with this one, no, it actually was there a little bit, so I guess it's hinting that there is some spearmint in there, but it's just not as strong as what I'm used to with REVOs that have mint in it, so I guess there's that. The other difference with the mints used here is that this is more of a peppermint, this is more of a spearmint. If you don't know the difference between the two, I suggest you get some gum in both sorts and then smell and taste the difference with both of them back to back, and you will never mix it up again. Of course, we could also make it a little bit more confusing by throwing some wintergreen in there, but let's not go crazy here. Let's just keep it a spearmint and peppermint. So anyway, if I were going to pick one of these over the other, I would still go with the EOS, personally, but the REVO's not bad. They're actually very similar to each other, more so than I gave them credit for, but because this one does have more discernible mint in it than the REVO does, even though it's still very, very subtle, I think I would go with the EOS in this case. So anyway, that's about all I have to say here, so as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do you have this one? Do you have that one? Do you have both of them? Which one do you like better and why? As well as anything else you'd like to leave me in the comments, and let me know what you'd like to see me review most next, and until next time, bye!